Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Avatar The Last Airbender. We've been doing a lot of this episode so far. We're not completely done with it. We still got a lot to go through. So, yes, we are doing another episode. This one, I believe, is an Earth Nation episode. I remember this one pretty well. It's pretty interesting episode. It's not like an important overall episode, but every little episode does have a bigger point to them. So this one is pretty interesting. And so, yeah, let's jump into it. I believe this might be part one of two, maybe? We'll see. With that being said, guys, let's jump into it. Here we go. Book 1, Water. Chapter 6, Imprisoned. So apparently we're going to get imprisoned today. And we're making up another camp.
Great, you're back. What's for dinner?
We've got a few options. First, round nuts. And
Fun.
some kind of oval-shaped nuts. And some rock-shaped nuts. That might just be rocks.
Could be. Just rocks. Oof. Don't think Momo did that. Maybe he did.
Shouldn't we run away from huge booms, not toward them?
Right. I would think so. Oh, wow.
An earthbender.
Okay. That's a way of getting boulders out of the way.
Hello there. I'm Katara. What's your name?
Uh-oh.
Nice to meet you. Hey, that guy's gotta be running somewhere. Maybe we're near a village.
Right.
Village has a market. Which means no nuts for dinner.
True.
I worked hard to get those nuts.
Eh.
Yeah, I hate them too.
Great hat. I'll trade you some nuts for it.
No. I can go out and get nuts myself.
You must have me confused with some other kid.
No, she doesn't. We saw you earthbending.
Uh-oh.
They saw you doing what?
They're crazy, Mom. I mean, look at how they're dressed.
I mean, you know.
Open up!
Fire Nation, act natural!
Fire Nation! Acting natural. Okay.
What do you want? I've already paid you this week.
The tax just doubled,
Wow.
and we wouldn't want an accident, would we?
It's called extortion. Wow, they don't really have that much left.
5 years. Firelord Ozai uses our town's coal mines to fuel his ships.
Of course he does. Okay, so we're getting a little bit of establishment in this area.
Asking him not to earthbend is like asking me not to waterbend.
True.
What can the Fire Nation do to you that they haven't done already?
Right.
They could take Haru away.
There's that. That's fair.
My mom said you can sleep here tonight, but you should leave in the morning.
Thanks. I'll make sure Appa doesn't eat all your hay.
Just half of it, you know.
My father was very courageous. When the Fire Nation invaded, he and the other Earthbenders were outnumbered 10 to 1.
Wow.
They rounded up my father and every other Earthbender and took them away. We haven't seen them since.
Okay.
The only way I can feel close to my father now is when I practice my bending.
See this necklace? My mother gave it to me.
It's beautiful.
Wow. Okay.
The mine!
Oh, boy. Oh, wow. He's stuck.
Haru, there's a way you can help him.
I can't.
Please, there's no one around to see you. It's the only way.
Oh, there's the old man who can see you. Well, you didn't have to clear the tunnel.
Everyone should get some sleep. We're leaving at dawn.
Dawn, can't we sleep in for once?
Absolutely not. This village is crawling with Fire Nation troops. If they discover you're here, Aang, we'll be eating fireballs for breakfast.
Right.
I'd rather eat fireballs than nuts.
Uh-oh. Ah, it's the tax collector guy.
That's him! That's the Earthbender!
Aw, the old man. What an a-hole.
He's an asshole.
The old man ratted him out. But he saved his life. That's one way of getting water out of there. Oh boy. You just broke a perfectly good vase or vase.
The Fire Nation is going to take me right to Haru.
Okay.
Why would they do that?
Because they're going to arrest me for earthbending.
This one's a lot like dreamier, like overlay on that one scene.
All Aang has to do is send an air current from that vent to this one right here.
Okay.
The boulder levitates and ta-da! Fake earthbending.
Okay.
Did you get all that?
Sure, I got it.
Sure, I got it.
Yeah, just relax. You're taking all the fun out of this.
By this, do you mean intentionally being captured by an army of ruthless firebenders?
Exactly. That's fun stuff.
How dare you call me Pipsqueak, you giant-eared cretin?
Call me?
A giant-eared cretin!
They are really bad at acting.
You better back off! Seriously, back off.
Not back off. I bet elephants get together and make fun of how large your ears are.
Ouch.
I'll show you who's boss. Earthbending style. I said earthbending style.
Right. Momo, no.
No, you idiot, it's the girl!
Of course.
Duh.
You've got 12 hours to find Haru. We'll be right behind you.
Right. His ears.
Momo, you have some big ears.
That's true.
She'll be fine, Aang. Katara knows what she's doing.
Hopefully. So they're on a Fire Nation boat.
I am your warden. I prefer to think of you not as prisoners, but as honored guests.
Okay.
You will succeed here if you simply abide.
Uh-oh. Ooh, okay.
What kind of guest dishonors his host by interrupting him? Take him below.
Strict.
1 week in solitary will improve his manners.
Wow, a week.
If this rig is made entirely of metal, you are miles away from any rock or earth.
Wow. So earthbenders can't bend steel, which is interesting. Well, most earthbenders can't.
You've got guts, Katara. I'll give you that. Come on. There's someone I want you to meet.
Okay. So she found him.
Dad, this is Katara.
It's an honor to meet you.
Have some dinner, Katara. It's not as bad as it looks.
Eh.
Still pretty bad, though.
What is it? Mutiny? Sabotage?
The plan is to survive. Without this war. Hope that one day some of us can get back home and forget this ever happened.
That's fair.
Katara, I admire your courage, and I envy your youth.
Right.
But people's lives are at stake here. The Warden is a ruthless man, and he won't stand for any rebellion.
Right.
I'm sorry, but we're powerless.
We'll see about that. Earthbenders!
Uh-oh.
You don't know me, but I know of you. Every child in my Water Tribe village was rocked to sleep with stories of the brave Earth Kingdom.
Okay.
6.5 hours later.
It's like Braveheart.
It is the strength of your hearts that make you who you are.
Freedom!
Let us fight for our freedom!
Right. Definitely a Braveheart moment, except for they just don't care. They're too tired. Okay, middle of the night.
Your 12 hours are up. Where's Haru? We've got to get out of here.
I can't.
We don't have much time. There are guards everywhere.
Right.
Katara, what's wrong?
I'm not leaving.
Okay.
Last chance. We need to leave. Now.
No.
I hate when you get like this.
Look! Well, sir, it looked like a flying bison.
What?
It was a giant flying buffalo.
What you think you saw.
Buffalo, sir, with an empty saddle.
Right.
Which was it, a buffalo or a bison?
I'm not sure what the difference is, but that's not really the point, is it, sir?
Right.
Decide what the point is, fool! There's something going on here, and I don't like it.
Okay. Well, yeah, there's definitely something going on there.
What are we gonna do?
I wish I knew how to make a hurricane. The warden would run away and we'd steal his keys.
Right.
If there was just a way to help them help themselves.
For that, they need some kind of earth or some rock.
Right.
I bet they're burning coal. In other words, earth.
Okay. Metal is earth, but it's very hard, literally, to bend.
There's a huge deposit of coal at the base of the silo, and the whole system is ventilated.
Okay.
Aang closed off all the vents except one. When he does his airbending, the coal only has one place to go. Right back here.
Okay.
Katara, stop! You can't win this fight!
You're one mistake away from dying where you stand.
Okay. Here we go. See, a lot of things are made up of multiple elements. So I'm sure you can find another element in something else.
Your fate is in your own hands!
Oh, come on.
You thought a few inspirational words and some coal would change these people?
A little bit.
They're a waste of your energy, little girl.
Wow. Oh boy. That's scary. Here we go. Sometimes bigger things do need more earthbenders, but typically not. These are older earthbenders too, some of them. The movie really did horrible with that because every earthbender had to have multiple people doing multiple things just to move like a rock. The only reason why they did this for this boulder was because you had to have the force of 2 to crush the coal. If it was just a boulder, he would have been able to just toss it. Unlike in the movie.
Guys, throw me some coal!
Oh look, it's a a coal-fed machine gun. There you go.
I can't swim!
Don't worry. I hear cowards float.
There you go. I would have blown that place up.
Thank you for helping me find my courage, Katara of the Water Tribe.
Okay.
My family and everyone here owes you much.
Fair.
Yes, to take back my village. To take back all of our villages!
Cool.
Your mission is to take back your home. Ours is to get Aang to the North Pole.
Okay. Start teaching him water. I'm surprised she hasn't started to teach him how to waterbend yet. Or at least get him started in the motions.
My mother's necklace! It's gone!
Oh no. Oh. Oh, look who decided to show up. And that's it, guys. This was another directed by Dave Filoni. Cool. But with that being said, guys, let's talk about it. Here we go. Alright, guys, so this was a very interesting episode. We are establishing, again, more character. We're getting some stuff. These characters, this one particular character, I believe, does pop up either in next season or the last season. Very interesting concept in the story. Apparently, you can't bend big metals like steel and iron, but we'll get into that in a couple of, I think the second or third season. We'll figure out you technically can, but you have to be a really strong bender to do so. So we'll get into, but that's down the line. We'll talk about that when that pops up. Your average earthbender can't do it. I don't even think a mix of earthbenders can really do it by themselves unless they're really strong. This one, you had earthbenders, a few of them getting together to move large amounts of earth. That's kind of typical, but it's not... it is and isn't kind of typical. So like a big area, surface area like that, sure, you're going to need 2 or 3 just to be able to move it. A simple boulder, as we saw, the kid was able to do, to move it by himself. Plus you're dealing with typically older benders who don't have, and they honestly haven't been bending for a long time. So they're a little rusty, and they're not as strong in the way of the bending. So it's kind of a yes and no. The way that M. Night Shyamalan, or as I like to call him, Shyamalama Ding Dong, did it was you had to have 3 or 4 people doing their Tai Chi stuff to move a simple boulder, and that was kind of stupid. Because, as we've already established, a kid can move a boulder. And they weren't in that movie, they weren't on a boat, they were just in a place surrounded by earth, which again doesn't make sense. But M. Night didn't base that movie off of the cartoon, he based it off of the play at the end of the cartoon, which we'll get to way down the line. But there is a play in the series that's a parody of the Avatar show, and it's basically Fire Nation propaganda, and they screw everything up, and he based the entire movie, and was going to be a few movies, off of that one play. Yeah. No. Now they are making I believe Amazon, has it, maybe it's HBO, I'm not sure, I can't remember who has it, but they are making a TV show from this, and of course they're going to adapt it a little bit. It doesn't look bad so far, but they are doing Lord of the Rings, and that looks pretty awful, so let's hope that the Avatar doesn't get screwed up, because I actually like the cartoon definitely more than the movie, and I definitely hope that the TV show is just as good, but in its own way, because I don't want to see a carbon copy of this show. So, all in all, a good episode. It brings up, being brave enough to do the right thing, being brave enough to fight back on the bad guys, to stand up for yourself. That old man ratted him out, so I don't think we ever see him again. But yes, this character will probably pop up for a very short while in another episode, but he's not a main character. So, pretty interesting. The episode overall is good. So, next week's episode, I believe, is a 2-parter. Yeah, so that's going to be interesting, because I'm going to have to, just do a to be continued on you guys, and I'm sorry about that, but I'm not going to do a really long review of 2 episodes. So, with that being said, guys, I want to thank you guys for getting this far in the video. I want to thank all of my subscribers for hitting that little subscribe button.
Just tap it in. Just tap it in. Give it a little tappy. Tap, tap, tap-a-roo.
I want to thank you guys. If you want to hit the little subscribe button as well, I want to thank you for hitting that thing over there, or that thing down there, I believe it is. If you guys want to hit the subscribe button, one will be popping up here at the end of the video. And if you're not quite ready for that, I will pop up a video for you around here somewhere. So, with that being said, I want to thank all of my subscribers once again. I want to thank you guys for getting this far in the video, and we will see you next time. Peace.